So very good morning to all of you. In this class I am going to start with another important topic of chapter biomolecules. And the topic is the living state. So there are different type of biomolecules present in the living organism. All these biomolecules are known as metabolites. So how the metabolites perform function of work in our body. So whatever the biomolecules or whatever the chemical compounds present in a living organism, chemical compound in living organism called metabolites, called metabolites. So all the metabolites which are present in the chemical reaction are known as they perform metabolism. Metabolites perform metabolism. In the previous class we have discussed about the metabolism, or we have discussed about the concept of metabolism, how the chemical reaction takes place, or what is anabolism, catabolism, or both constitute in the both participate in the formation of different compound. Either the product is formed by the anabolic pathway or by the catabolic pathway. That means either by the lysis of the compound they form or by the synthesis of, or through the synthesis of a product. Both takes place in metabolism. There is traffic in a living organism. There is a traffic of chemical reaction takes place in living organism. So in what state does the living organism exist? So every living organism exists in steady state. What is steady state? Steady state is a non-equilibrium state. It is a non-equilibrium state. Non-equilibrium state. Now, in the non-equilibrium state, the living organism, why the living organism exists in non-equilibrium state? Because according to the physics, or according to the physics, simply if a chemical reaction or according to the chemistry, if a chemical reaction or a system exists in equilibrium phase, so they resist the non-equilibrium phase. Because they are stable in equilibrium phase, they do not perform their work when the system is present in equilibrium phase. For performing the proper function and work, the system need to be in non-equilibrium state. Thus only they perform their function. So for this purpose, the living organism exists in the non-equilibrium steady state. Because if the system present in equilibrium equilibrium, so they do not perform their work. They do not perform their work. So they do not perform their work. Or for performing their function, if a system present in a non-equilibrium phase, only they perform their function for to reach the equilibrium state. So if a system presenting non-equilibrium, so non-equilibrium, so that type of system, so that system perform their function to reach equilibrium. Function to reach equilibrium. To reach equilibrium. So that is the reason behind why the living organism exists in the steady state, non-equilibrium steady state, because if they are present in the equilibrium, also the metabolism or the reaction catabolism or anabolism do not take place in our body, because they are stable in their equilibrium phase. When they are present in non-equilibrium steady state, so thus only they perform their function, they perform their work to reach the equilibrium state. So this is the reason behind why there are so many type of biomolecule, or their ratio also, or their amount is also variable amount of these biomolecules present in living state based on their function. For example, the blood glucose, the concentration of blood glucose in a living organism or human present in 4.2 millimole per liter to the 6.1 millimole per liter. So if we are going to discuss about the biomolecules, so molecules concentration varies. Concentration are different in different according to the biomolecule. For example, if we are going to discuss about the blood glucose concentration in living organism, it is approximately 4.2 millimole per liter to 6.1 millimole per liter. So the concentration of blood glucose is about 4.2 millimole per liter to 6.1 millimole per liter. Now, if we talk about the hormone concentration, so hormone concentration of hormone in blood is about in nanogram per liter, present in nanogram per liter. So the concentration is simply because there are different concentration present of different based on the different type of biomolecules. If we talk about the concentration of hormones, so hormone only signaling protein or the cholesterol, whatever the chemical composition of hormone, they actually perform or they actually target a particular cell. They initiate the function of cell by giving them signal. That means the hormones function as a signaling molecule only. So that's why the concentration of hormone are so less in amount. But other than if we talk about the glucose molecule, glucose are the energy currency also said to be, or energy packet. So every cell need the glucose molecule or glucose only transferred by the blood. So that's why the concentration of glucose is higher if we compare with the hormone molecule, because they function as a signaling only molecule, but glucose function in providing energy to the cells. Now let us discuss about the enzymes. Enzymes. So what are enzymes? Enzymes behave as a catalyst. They increase the chemical reaction by manifolds, as in case of synthesis of different kind of biomolecules, different kind of chemicals in living organism is performed by with the help of enzymes. So what are the function of enzymes? They actually catalyze the reaction. So there is huge difference in between the enzymes and inorganic catalyst. Inorganic catalyst, because enzyme function at defined temperature. If more than, but the inorganic catalyst may perform at high temperature and pressure, but at high temperature and pressure the enzyme lost their activity. So most of the enzymes are formed by protein. Formed by proteins. Most of the enzymes are formed by proteins. Now, but other than the proteins, some of the enzymes are also formed by the nucleic acid. Nucleic acid also form enzymes, or such type of enzymes are known as ribozyme, because they are formed by the ribose, nucleic acid or RNA. So that's why they are known as ribozyme. Now, in the enzyme, because the protein undergoes in several fold or undergoes in criss-cross association to form, they criss-cross the segments or the protein chain criss-cross each other to form a active domain, pocket-like structure, active domain. For example, here is because we know there are different structure of protein are present. That means primary structure of protein, primary structure, secondary structure, tertiary structure, and quaternary structure of protein. The primary structure is simple, a protein chain or polypeptide chain. Polypeptide chain. The secondary structure is alpha helix and beta pleated sheet. Like DNA, they are also present in antiparallel direction. Alpha helix, here is beta pleated sheet. Alpha helix and beta pleated sheet. Now, tertiary structure is formed by when the protein chain cross to each other and form globular protein. So that type of protein is known as tertiary protein. Tertiary protein. Now, quaternary protein, when more than one such type of protein, globular protein are present, so such type of protein is known as quaternary protein. Like in such, here is single globin protein, then here is second globin protein, third globin protein, and the fourth globin protein, as in case of hemoglobin. Alpha and beta chain, which is formed by alpha and beta chain. Alpha and beta chain. So the 4 polypeptide chain, 2 alpha and 2 beta chain, as in case of hemoglobin. Now, in the because the alpha helix and beta pleated sheet do not actually perform, they perform a cell surface. They form a cell surface receptor, alpha helix, like 7-pass membrane, 7-pass membrane receptor, like G protein coupled receptor are present over the cell membrane. So alpha helix perform the present in the cell surface receptor. They receive the signals in the form of protein or in the form of hormone. Now, beta pleated sheet also form different type of structure, skeletal, cytoskeletal system. The protein participate in the ternary complex form the enzyme. Tertiary structure of a protein form enzyme. So they make some pocket-like structure. Ternary structure of protein form enzyme. The helix or chain of protein form a pocket-like structure. So this is the pocket-like structure of protein, like this one. Pocket-like structure. So the pocket is known as active site. Active site of protein, enzyme. Here is enzyme. Or this structure is known as active domain. Active site and active domain. Through the active site, they impose in the certain modification to form or catalyze the reaction through the active site. Active domain is also perform the reaction or catalyze or get activated by the use of energy currency, ATP, GTP, whatever the energy currency is, CAMP, cyclic AMP, for example, as in case of adenylate cyclase, in case of cell signaling. So they get activated, or because the adenylate cyclase is integrated protein or the coiled form of protein, ternary, which shows a tertiary structure of protein, or they are activated by the use of GTP, or they also activate the cyclic AMP. Now the enzymes enhance the reaction. Enzymes catalyze reaction. But they are different from the inorganic catalysts. enzymes differ from the inorganic catalyst because enzymes get degenerated at temperature above to the 40 degree centigrade. Generate or lost their activity. Temperature above to 40 degree centigrade. 40 degree centigrade. But the enzyme which are isolated from the living organism which exist can survive at higher temperature, like thermo spring condition. They survive in thermo spring condition. They survive in sulfur medium. So organisms those are live in the high temperature condition. Also they have the enzymes that are stable at high temperature, like the DNA polymerase. Example is DNA polymerase third from bacteria Thermus aquaticus bacteria. So Thermus aquaticus bacteria survive in the high temperature. So their DNA polymerase is also resistant or also stable at high temperature, or stable at 90 to 100 degree centigrade. So they do not lose their activity at 100 degree centigrade. So they can perform at the high temperature, or due to this reason we use the DNA polymerase third of Thermus aquaticus bacteria in the PCR polymerase chain reaction, because the DNA polymerase or enzyme of such bacteria is stable at high temperature. But if we talk about the human, most of the all the enzymes which are present in human body become degenerated or lost their activity above to the 40 degree centigrade. So lost their activity at high temperature or high pressure. But if we are going to compare with the inorganic catalyst, so inorganic catalysts perform function at high temperature or high pressure. That means temperature above to the 40 degree centigrade, or temperature above to the or pressure above to the normal, they perform their function. High pressure and high temperature. So inorganic. So there is a difference in between enzyme or inorganic catalyst. Even the enzyme function as catalyst, but destroy or lose their activity at high temperature or pressure. But if we talk about the inorganic catalyst, they perform their function at high temperature or high pressure. If we talk about the other quality of enzymes, because the proteins which perform or catalyze the reaction in living organism, that are known as enzymes, or they increase the reaction or catalyze the reaction in several fields. If we talk about the synthesis of bicarbonate, so synthesis of bicarbonate in the absence of enzyme carboxylase, they synthesize the reaction carried out in the speed of 200 approximately enzyme per hour. The synthesis of bicarbonate without enzyme takes place with a speed of 200 enzyme bicarbonate per hour. But in the presence of carboxylase enzyme, the synthesis is about 2 lakh per second. The speed is about 2 lakh bicarbonate synthesized per second with the speed of these. So here is overall about the biomolecules. I hope you like this video. Keep listening and watching me, and in next class we will discuss about the next topic. So thank you, students.